you know, the storyline that we were told was the Nazis were the white supremacists.
Right, that's what I thought.
Right, like they didn't like black people. They didn't like fucking anybody that wasn't Aryan, right? Whatever.
Right.
That was like what we were taught.
Right.
And so when I said that I didn't like Jewish supremacy and I don't like an idea of supremacy, for him to turn around and say, "Oh, well, you sound like a Nazi," I'm like, well, it's not what I was told the Nazis said. I mean, like my idea of what the Nazis are today is very different than it was 5 years ago, just because. Look, when you listen to Hitler's speeches, it's not like, let's gas these fucking Jews. And, you know, you like you hear him and he sounds angry, right? Like back in the day, you would hear this shit and you didn't know what the fuck he was saying, but it's like, oh, he's probably saying fuck these Jews and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. I got recommended a video on YouTube.
You have to listen carefully. This guy is speaking a lot of truth. This is the stuff you don't learn about on mainstream media. This is nothing. This is all under the table. This is hidden. This is a known fact that people don't want you to know. And you have to understand this stuff. This stuff is true. Don't be afraid of being called an anti-Semite. This is all bullshit. Anti-Semitism is nothing but a cannon fodder for Zionism.
And he says Hitler's speech transcribed in English. I said, why am I getting recommended this? So I said, fuck it. I popped it out. I said, holy shit. He didn't sound like a racist to me.
Well, not just that, but like you listen to what he's talking about and it's like, fuck, this sounds like the problems we're having today. Perversion in the cinema, you know, perverting our fucking youth, you know, like the things that he's complaining about, the banking system, you know, all this stuff, it's all problems that we're facing today. And to me, I'm like, man, you start connecting the dots, like, where is this transgender bullshit coming from? Because I don't care if people are gay. I don't care if they're fucking trans. I really don't. I've hired tons of fucking gay assistants. I've had them. I liked them at the parties because they weren't fucking my girls. Well, that's distraction, right? So I've had gay guys around me the whole time. I don't give a shit. It's not like I'm anti-gay. I don't give a fuck. And I would tell you if I was, because I really, at this point in my life, I don't give a fuck. You know? And it's a lot more popular to be anti-gay than it is anti-Jew. I can tell you that. But what I saw was this is coming from the Jewish community. Like the Talmud has 8 genders. Like the first transgender clinic was opened by Magnus Hirschfeld, a Jewish guy in Germany in 1919. That's what they closed down. They burned those fucking books. Like
that's what Hitler was closing down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you look at this and it'll tell you that, you know, they don't hide from it. There was actually some transgender woman, man, whatever on TV that was talking about how you know, the Jewish people were the ones that pioneered this. And that was what the Nazis shut down.